Hey folks, and welcome to the Moonman channel, and it's me, James, once again. Today I've been sent a subscriber mailbox from Larry Boyd. I was like, it wasn't today, it was yesterday. But I didn't get a chance to film yesterday, so I came in from my work. I know I'm working from home, but I have to go occasionally, and I got back in at 4 o'clock and I was so tired, I fell asleep till 7:30. But then I had a quick week in the box, so I'm not going to lie, I've already looked in there and there's some stuff that I'd like to show you. And then this morning, I had a couple of other things to do, so this is the first chance I've got to delve into the box and show you what I have been kindly sent from Larry once again. He has sent me a number of subscriber mailboxes before, and always something good in there, something that I really like. Is usually delving in there for me. So we'll see what we have. But first, I'm gonna have a quick drink. Just what you tune into YouTube for. See me drinking a drink of eggs. Oh, need to get this corner sorted out. I have been trading in a lot of my doublers and things like that. I'm trying to make it a little bit more tidy, but it's still untidy. So there we go. So at the top of the box is the DVD of Bubba Hotep, and I have never seen this movie before. And after I woke up at 7:30, I spoke to Larry and he said to me, pop that one in, I think you'll like it. So I actually did, I popped it in. And I'll just show you what's in the case. Just give you the case, it's got a wee booklet too. I didn't actually see the booklet yesterday. So it's actually got, cause I was just reading that because it's got a good commentary on why Bruce Campbell took on the film. So I'm pretty sure if you've seen it before, you'll know about that. But so I watched that last night, and first of all, the thing that surprised me about the movie was the shortness of it. It was only 93 minutes, I think, and I didn't expect it just to end where it did. But it had a really, really interesting concept about what if Elvis did live? What if he did do that? I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but really interesting concept with a supernatural twist. And do I think it's one of my favourite films? I'm going to be honest. I think I was quite tired when I was watching it still, but it did hold my interest all the way through the end. I think it needs a rewatch to see how many bits and things I missed in there, but it was just such a weird concept that it did keep me gripped through the entire film. It's a good film, yes. It's a great film. I have yet to make my determination. I think I need to watch it a few more times before I do that. That's from Anchor Bay, that one, isn't it? I know Jason. He always likes the Anchor Bay label. So yes. Bruce Campbell and the Davis, yeah. So yes. It was a good movie. So I watched that, and I'll be honest with you, I had a peek through the box, but I don't quite remember everything that's in there. And the first one I've got at the top, apart from that one, it's a German release, and it's got Frank Sinatra, Yul Brynner, and Kirk Douglas in it, and John Wayne. Cast a Giant Shadow. I don't know what movie this is. I'm going to have to type it in and see. Well, it's clearly a war movie, which I do like. Oh, it is Cast a Giant Shadow. That's what is at the bottom. It's Cast a Giant Shadow. Let's have a little look. 1966 war action movie. I haven't seen this one. And I would look at the back, but it's in German, so I can't really read it. And it is a 1966 big budget action film based on the life of Colonel Mickey Marcus and stars Kirk Douglas, Yul Brynner, John Wayne, Frank Sinatra, and Andrew Dickinson. So it's about the defence of Israel. I look forward to this one, actually. I always do like a war movie. Nice. Never ever even heard of that movie. It's amazing how I'm the movie mad channel. You'd think I'd know a decent amount of movies. I think I do, but never ever heard of this one. Great, that will go nicely into the collection. Sin Eater with Heath Ledger on DVD. I haven't seen this one. I have got a digital copy of it, but I haven't watched it yet. For centuries, a secret order of priests has existed within the church. A renegade priest, Heath Ledger, is sent to Rome to investigate a mysterious death of one of the order. So it looks like this really reminds me a bit of Constantine. Every soul has its price. Yeah, so another interesting one which I will gladly add to my collection. 7 deleted scenes and optional commentary. The one thing I would say as well with the 4K player, it does upgrade DVDs all the way from DVD all the way through to 4K. And I watched a DVD. What DVD was it I watched? I watched Bubba Hotep on it, and I watched, what was the other DVD I watched? Oh, I can't remember now. But the picture was watchable. It wasn't unwatchable. Certainly, you can see the difference between Blu-ray and 4K, but it doesn't mean that the other formats that are there can be excluded. Especially if there's no other copies like Blu-rays available. What else would we have? We have Les Centurions, another war film. I think this must be a French release. You're tripping me up here with all these movies. How do I not know these movies? I like war movies. I just watched We Were Soldiers last night. Let me just look up Les Centurions. Lost Command it's called. Still don't know it. A 1966 American war movie. In the final moments of 54, a weakened French prevalence awaits last assault by communist Vietnam troops. Is this the battle that you see at the start of We Were Soldiers, where all the French get slaughtered? I wonder, how coincidental is that, if that is that? Nice. So I will add that to my collection again. What else do we have? So there's a couple of slip covers in here for Liam Neeson's Non-Stop, nice lenticular one, and a nice lenticular of Man of Steel. One there. I think I might have this slipcover. In terms of Man of Steel, I'm not sure I own Man of Steel. I'm pretty sure I do. But those will go. I have a cupboard of slipcovers, small cupboard down here on my desk of slipcovers that I keep when I take their stuff off and trade them in, or if I need them myself. You know what? Also, Man of Steel, get another Kevin Costner, great part. I'm just trying to think if I've got it. I'm sure I've got Man of Steel. I'm sure I do. Right, I'll put them. My juices again in the way there. Look. Move this over here. "2010: A Space Odyssey." I own this. Or is this 2010, the year we make contact? You're tripping me up here. It's the year we make contact. 2010, the year we make contact. Have I got this? If I have, I've certainly not seen it, but it's got Roy Snyder in it from Jaws. And it's got John Lithgow. They're two of my favourite actors. Why have I not seen this? I'm sure I've got this somewhere. You know what? I could check my CLZ cloud because it's pretty much up to date now. But we'll check that later. National Lampoons Christmas Vacation. I do actually own this one. Although I've not seen it, my wife has watched it several times. I know it's got Leonard from The Big Bang Theory in it, but I actually own this one. Just trying to think. Yeah, my wife watches it all the time at Christmas, but I've never once watched it. I don't know why. You know what? Sometimes I've got my Christmas movies and you know what? I do that all the time, and I'm probably missing out on some decent movies. So I've got that one. But thank you for the anyway, and let's have a little look and see what else we have. Oh dear, just drop the box. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Too interested in what I'm looking at and then actually stuff falling over. Let's put that over here for just now. Right, there we go. Sonny, Flesh of Man, based on the true story of the Highlands' infamous cannibal clan. I'm from Scotland, I don't know about an infamous cannibal clan. The legend of Sonny Bean and his family of his inbred have been told in Scotland for over 400 years. Well, if it has, I haven't heard about it. The last descendant, David Haynes, lives on today in a devilish black cab stalking in towns and cities. Never ever heard of this one. Never heard of the legend either. But I'm going to look forward to watching it. We also have the remake of Total Recall, Perfectly Sealed. I have watched this recently, but I can't remember much about it. I think I've got this one as well. And I remember it being significantly different for Arnold's. The Abyss Special Edition on DVD. I'm sure Larry might have sent me this before. I'm sure you've sent me this once before. Pretty sure. But nevertheless, a great movie. I can't remember what happens at the end. It's been a while since I watched it. But you know what I do like? I do like the keep using Kyle Reese from the Terminator and the Abyss and Aliens and things like that. I think he's a great actor. What is his name? Michael Biehn. That's it, Michael Biehn. Yes. So keep that one. I'm just trying to think. My memory is terrible. It really, really is. Maybe he hasn't sent it before. Maybe he has. Maybe he has. I'm not 100% sure. Let's put that right for staying up properties. Right. That'll be next. We have the 4K of Now You See Me. It's definitely the first one. And I remember watching this thinking it was a pretty decent movie, but it's been a while. But it's got HDR in it, so welcome upgrade to 4K, why not? Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman. I'm just having a look at the specs on here. DTS Master 7.1 English and Dolby Digital with HDR. Great, and it's also in a nice thin case. I wonder why ours don't come in these thin cases, because you could store a lot more, couldn't you? So there's a couple there, 3 that are in those nice thin cases for me. So appreciate that. Oh! Another couple of slip covers for The Gunman. Nice lenticular. Again, I'm not sure if I own this movie. And RoboCop. It's a nice lenticular. It's just a shame about the movie, isn't it? I really didn't like that one, that remake of RoboCop. But it's a nice lenticular. Look, it's really nice in 3D. I don't know if you can see that. I've been told the things down here. I hope you've been able to see them. Or have I just ruined the whole video? Let me just check. I don't know if you have seen these or not, because I've not been holding them up very well. Okay, so we're down to the last couple items in the box, and that is one I've purposely kept to last. But I'll show you the second last one, and that is Crack of the World. Again, I think I might have this one. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Dr. Steven Sorensen and his wife and fellow scientist Dr. Maggie Sorensen plan to utilise the geothermal energy of the Earth's interior by detonating a powerful thermonuclear device deep within the Earth's core, despite warnings from Maggie's ex-flame and fellow scientists. The experiment causes a crack within the Earth's crust and threatens to split the Earth in two if it's not stopped in time. This is from, what year was this from? 1964. Again, if I have it, I've definitely not watched it. Post-apocalyptic movies are one of my favourite ones. I honestly cannot think if I've got this already. Keep saying that in this video, I need to stop. So, there we go. Thank you very much for that. And the last one, I've saved the best till last. And Larry has outdone himself again by sending me, I know it says Fotos os Lapslon, but it's No Escape with Ray Liotta in 4K. A German release of that. I think this has just came out. And it's got Dolby Atmos, remastered Blu-ray disc, and also Dolby Vision. So the picture quality on this is going to be great, I would have thought. I've noticed that there's quite a few more Dolby Vision discs coming out lately, rather than just the straight ones. I'll just explain why I'm talking about that. So I'm going to probably keep this and do a separate video on the picture quality, open it up, watch it, and then do a bit more in depth on it. So I'll save that for then. But what I was saying is I looked at the Empire Strikes Back Star Wars movie in CX and didn't have it didn't have Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, and I was almost tempted. I was tempted to buy it, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that because it doesn't have that when Disney Plus has. Why don't they just release the disc with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos? I don't know. But if you've never seen No Escape, it's a great film. It's a prison, and coincidentally, is it not set in the year 2015? Or is it 2022? I can't quite remember. But basically, he's stuck on an island of prisoners and needs to get out. As an experiment from the future. I think this is an underrated movie. I really do enjoy this one. And I've watched it recently. But I'm going to really, if you're going to have some of your favourite movies, have them in 4K with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Can't really argue that one. And that's an absolute cracker. So I'll do a separate video on that. But that is my subscriber mailbox from Larry Boyd. I appreciate that as always, Larry. I really do. And I'm going to enjoy watching those. I think I was going to put keep calling it Escape from Absol no Escape on tonight, but I'm actually out tonight, so I might have to save that for tomorrow night, or I may watch it when I get back. Whoa. Decisions. So I shall leave you for the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do like the channel, then please feel free to subscribe. If you've got any comments about any of the movies or suggestions or thoughts on them, then feel free to comment, and that way we can talk about them, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks very much. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.